Hey, good afternoon. Welcome back to my little gardening show. We are out at the garden again, and this time planting onions. So late yesterday, my order from Dixondale Farms came in, and they look okay. They're a little ragged on the top, but probably because of a couple days shipping. They came from Texas. Got my daughters helping me. Emma,
Yep.
Ruthie, good job. Olivia, child.
Having fun.
We're gonna do red in the other row, and then we'll get some Highlanders. We'll see. We can mix them up too if you want. If you run out of the Copras, we can do Highlanders in that row.
Okay.
But we busted the bed open. It rained last night, so it's a little wet. But we're planting them like 3-inch spacing. So we've got the Mittlighter. It's a planting template, and I think these are spaced 7 inches on one side, 6 inches on the other. So actually it's about 3.5 inches spacing. We use a 7-inch. It's an 8-foot long template, and we basically just punched holes in the ground where we want stuff planted. This is lime. We limed the bed, so there's calcium and stuff. But it's fitting perfect. They're putting them in about 2 inches down. And as they grow, the bulbs will push the dirt away. But they're doing a good job. And we're doing 4 rows instead of 2. I think last year we just did 2 in a bed, but we're taking advantage of the space and the spacing and doing 4. It means we'll probably have maybe a little bit smaller onions. But probably not. It probably won't affect them that much. There's still plenty of space between the plants. Olivia, you want to help me stamp out the other bed? Come on, child. Alright, so we're getting ready to stamp the rest of this row. You can kind of see the holes here. Alright, Olivia. We found the hole from the last print. I'm just stepping on it. She's stepping on her end. Step in the middle. We might have gone a little crooked, but not much.
That's fine.
We shake it just a little, and it should come straight up. And there we go, some nice holes that are about a 1/2 inch wide. So now we're going to start on this side. Let's do like right by the tape. Alright, okay. Step on it. Step in the middle. Good. Let's pull it straight out. Good deal. And then we're going to offset it. We're just going to come about 3.5 inches in, 3.5 inches away from that one. Let's try to come back a little bit to center. Alright, so we got an 8-foot marked. Let's go down. Let's find where the last hole is, let's get close to the tape, child. We're gonna do reds in this bed. Alright, you ready? Okay, perfect. Find that hole. Good job. Oh. Alright, we'll manually mark the rest of them. You grab that metal pole. We've got a metal fence stake. She's going to come down and just eyeball and kind of do the ends of the beds. Works out really well. So she's got her post. She's going to find where the hole was. Yeah, and then come 3.5 inches down.
I was doing 5.
Oh, you were? Well.
Because that's how much the spacing is.
Okay. You want to start on that end, Ruth? It's not a real good contrast there, but we got 4 rows of onions. It's going to look pretty nice. Now what's nice about that template is it gets your spacing for you. It makes the holes, you know, and then the kids are just dropping the onions in. behind and just kind of squishing bringing the soil to the onion, and they should do pretty well. We'll be, applying the mitt lighter weekly feed, watering everything in, and then everything should be growing. The big challenge will be weeding. Once we hit like June, we're going to see some weeds sprout, and we'll have to weed these beds a little bit, but on the whole it should do pretty well. There's Ruthie, she's planting our reds. I think the reds are in a little bit better shape than the yellows were. Pretty easy, she just finding the holes and squishing them in. So the goal with all this, we're just doing a couple different things each day. So like today was the onions, yesterday was the greens, which let's show you that real quick. Greens are still looking real nice. And again, the rain helped last night. And then we got our peas along here on our little trellis. Now the onion plants, they are onion plants, they're not sets. So these were grown actually like, they probably started them in January to get them this big, and then shipped them direct. So I've had really good success with them the last couple years. Let's go over to the sets themselves, see what we got left. So some copras. We got some red wings, they're looking pretty good, and then Highlander. So definitely have some extra onions for my friend Tom over at Frugal Prepper. And we should definitely have plenty of onions that we'll be harvesting later this year, Lord willing. So I guess that's it for now. Until next time, happy gardening. Bye. Alright, so the last step here is applying the mitt lighter weekly feed.
You're gonna apply it on all the plants? Or
No, just the onions. Just do all the onions here.
I've gotta wait until they're finished.
But basically it's 1 ounce per linear foot. So she's kind of going along, just broadcasting it by hand with the little glove on. It's pretty easy to make up. Chad, what are you doing?
Applying the weekly feed to the onions.
Yeah, you're sprinkling it down, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Good job. It's not an exact science, but basically just broadcasting a little bit of that weekly feed down, and then basically once it rains or we water it in, it will dissolve in. That's probably good, child. Good.
It's supposed to rain tonight.
Oh, okay, good. I don't know if this is picking up the contrast. Probably not real good since we've got lime that's down. But we're all done. I wonder how many onion plants we got in here. 30 times 4.
If it's 30 times 8.
Well, 30 times.
120 plants.
We get about 240.